Alright folks, guess what I'm doing today? I am cooking today. Just kidding. Today I'm gonna make a Berkey water filter system. And I just bought these filters. These are carbon filter from Berkey, and it cost me $107 for 2 of these. Okay, and I was looking for a the whole system, but because I'm living in the great state of California, great state, it is not available for sale in California because of the water regulation. So I have to make my own Berkey. So I bought 2 of these from Walmart. These are crock pot, stock pot, that's what they call. Stock pot with lid, 16 quart or 4 gallons. So this is 4 gallon, and it's got a lid, but it's terrible quality. The steel, it is stainless steel, by the way, very thin metal, and the lid doesn't close. Look at that. Look at that. This is a gap here. The lid doesn't close tight. It's very cheap, but that's not what I want. So I'm not going to use a lid. But the body is sturdy enough for me, and 2 of these will stack up like so, just right. Let me zoom out. You can see. Okay, so 2 of these will stack up like so, just right, so I can make the Berkey water filter system. And it's pretty sturdy that way, not going anywhere. The top part rests on the rivets here, so it is good enough for me. Okay, let's try this one. Maybe better. Yeah, some are better than the other, but that's how it is. This one is tight enough, and the filter is gonna go on the top. Pot like so. So I'm gonna drill 2 holes. Okay, one on this side, one on this side. So the filter is gonna go to the top like so, and the bottom is gonna be holding the water. Okay, and it doesn't have a faucet or a spigot. That's what's called. This one. So I have to steal it from this water bottle. Okay, and I'm gonna drill a hole here and put it in like so, so I can dispense the water. So I've been buying water for my whole life. We use this kind of water for everything, for cooking, for drinking, making soup, anything that we eat or drink, we use that water. And the water, those are the water we bought from this vending machine, the Great Glacier. It's kind of right here. But here, the glacier vending machine, these are outside of the supermarkets, and 25 cents per gallon, and recently they've raised the price to 30 cents, and I found that ridiculous. So and I also made a calculation, and I'm going to show you right now. So we go through one of these 5-gallon jug, water jug, every single day. And let me show you how much we spend on water per year for the last 100 years. So we got 25 cents per gallon, and that's per water jug, water bottle, like this one right here. That is $1.25, right, per bottle, right? And that's every day. Every day we use one of these every day. Per year, that times 365, we pay $456 a year. That's a lot. Well, we drink a lot of water, but that's a lot of money to spend on water. So I figure it would be a lot cheaper, and also it's also for security, because first of all, you don't know what's in the city water, in the tap water that they supply to you, and there's a lot of stuff in it: chlorine, calcium carbonate, all the nasty stuff that you don't even know what they put in. And also, when you go through these vending machines, you don't know what they put in the vending machines either. They advertise as reverse osmosis filter, go through lots of filters and stuff, UV light, but who knows what inside this machine? Maybe just a blank, an empty box that's just go straight from the tap to the dispenser up here, where you put your bottle in. You don't know, right? So, and then in a disaster strike, in an emergency situation, you're out of this. You're not gonna buy this. You can't buy this in an emergency, in a power outage, or things like that nature. In a disaster, you cannot buy water, and everybody is gonna fight for water. So with a water filter, I don't have to go through all that. Plus, every week I spend an hour going around to fill this bottle. An hour or more. That's the amount of time that I can use to do something else more productive. So there's a lot of plus in getting this Berkey water filters, and that's why I'm doing this today. So let's get to it. Alright, so just drill my jewel holes and look at the difference. This one is clean and flush. Look at this one. It's just so jagged and bent because I pushed down the drill bit too hard while I'm drilling it, and it makes a very rough hole. Now I have to find a way to flatten this out. It's pretty rough. So when you drill this, do it slowly and don't push down too much. Don't make too much pressure on the hole, otherwise you end up with this. Just find a way to flatten this out, and on the other end too. Not a good thing. This hole is good, flat and flush. So I'm trying to install a spigot to the bottom bucket, and this is 3/4 inch spigot, so I have to drill 3/4 inch hole. But look at this, all of the drills I have maximum size is 1/2 inch. Even the ones I've sold in store is 1/2 inch. Couldn't find anything bigger. And the next best thing is the step drill bit, which costs like $50, which is ridiculous. But I found this. This is called a countersink, and it's gonna allow me to drill a bigger hole without having to spend $50. This cost me 20, so it's not bad. But yeah, so I hope this should do. I almost went through the hole. I just want to show you this. Not very clean hole. See it? It's jagged. And this is it. This head here. That gets the job done, I guess. Just have to be more gently. Grow slowly and gently. Instead of pushing it, the more I push, the more jagged the hole is gonna be. So just have to do it gently. Alright, so I've just done with the hole. It looks like it's a clean hole. And I just used a file and some sandpaper and sand it out smoothly. Now I'm ready to install my spigot. Alright, I'm done with the stock pot. Now next step is to prime the filter. And basically what you need to do is to make the filter wet. That's all you gotta do. Getting it ready to use, because when it's dry, and there's a lot of air in here, so you got to let all the air out by replacing it with water. So that's what they call priming. And so you put this on the top here, and then you put the faucet against the top part here, let the water run through, and you will see water seeping out throughout the top to the bottom all the way, and that's all you got to do. And also, when you hold the filter, make sure that you hold it gently, because I've seen people breaking it. This part here break away from the carbon, because the only thing that's holding between the carbon filter and the plastic holder here is some glue. That's it. So there are just some glue around the base, underneath this plastic holder here. So you gotta be very gentle, right? So just put it against. I guess the best part is to hold on the carbon instead of holding on this. You know, that way it don't fall out, because this is very fragile. The glue is very fragile. So hold it against the faucet and turn it on. Use cold water, right? And turn it on slowly, just a little bit, not too much, and just wait. You see it? See the water start to seep out from the top, and then it goes slowly to the bottom. And we're just going to let it run for like a little bit more here, and then we're going to be done. So what I'm doing now is replacing the air inside the filter with water. That way there's no bubble trapped in the filter to prevent it from filtering the water effectively. And that's it. I'm done priming. Now I'm getting ready to put in the stock pot on my homemade Berkey, what is it called? Berkey filter system. Alright, so I have my stock pot right here ready to install the filter, and show you the 2 holes that I drill, one on each side. Alright, and just put in with the rubber washer, right? Like so, and screw it on the other end. Use the nuts here, wing nut. Okay. Alright, so I've just finished installing the tube filter in here, and this I think is the most delicate part of the installation. This thing is very fragile, so I have to do it gently, and what I did is I put it on the edge right here, and because the bottom is sticking out, so I just put on the edge right here and hold it, and put on the 2 filters and hand tighten on the bottom. And you have to make it tight enough so it doesn't leak water down, and not too tight to break the glue again, you know, the connection between the filter and the plastic holder on the bottom. But that's it. And I just put it on the top here, okay, like so. Fits perfectly, like so. Alright, and I'm good to go. Find the lid. Put some water in, and I'm good to go. And it cost me $11 each. With taxes, about $12 each. So $24 for 2, $24. The spigot I steal from the other bottle, but I see it sold online for about $5. So this is about $5. And it took me probably half a day to make this, because I had to drill this hole, which I didn't have the tool for it, so I have to run to Lowe's to buy it. So half a day, probably more than half a day, but I finally get it done. And this again, I bought this from Walmart, and 16 quart or 4 gallons. And the same system like this, if you buy the whole complete system from Berkey, it probably costs you about $350 or more. It cost me about $30 in half a day to do this. If you are experienced, you can probably do it in a shorter time. But this steel is pretty tough to drill through. So I think it's a pretty quality steel. I like stainless better than aluminum, because aluminum will over time stain and leave a white residue, which I don't like. This is easier to clean, and it's tougher than aluminum, so hopefully it will last. And next time I'll do a video about the water quality, and we'll see. I'm gonna make another video because this video is too long already. So next time my video gonna review about the water quality to see if it's worth it to make this. But so far, I think I hope that it will, because every time I fill the water, it costs me well over an hour just to go there and back to fill the water, and I have to do it every week, and spend $10, probably, no, about almost $15 per week just for water. So that's a lot of money. I save money, number one. I save time, number two. And I can be independent, meaning if there's a disaster, I can have water, drinking water, while everybody is frantically looking for it. So let's see. I'm going to do the water quality review in my next video. So I'm going to put in the description, link in the description below. So just look for that, and we'll see. Alright, that's all I have, and thank you for watching.